Hey, welcome to my New York City apartment tour. Come in. So this is a midtown apartment here in Manhattan, New York City. It's $3,100, one bedroom, and about, let's say like 750 square feet. So I'm going to show you what $3,100 gets you in New York City. So starting from the very beginning, where you came in, this is one of two closets in the apartment. This one is Jamie's. It's pretty big and surprisingly well organized because we just cleaned out most of the stuff in our house and donated a lot of clothes. Moving along, this is something I feel like people always want to see for some reason, but this is our intercom. It connects down to the door downstairs. It allows us to either talk to people or buzz them in, so when you have like deliveries, you can buzz them in right from here. This is one of my favorite pieces of artwork. We got it from Etsy, and this is New Jersey, the outline of DC, and the outline of Massachusetts. Jamie's from Massachusetts, I'm from New Jersey, and we met in DC, so it's kind of like a cool, I know it's lovey-dovey, but it's a really cool picture because DC is in the middle where we met. Moving on, this is the YouTube studio where everything happens, where I cut and edit everything. I have my iMac here on my laptop, and then I actually hung a TV up here on the wall, and connected to it is my Raspberry Pi. Right now I'm running Nest Pi, which is kind of like a Nintendo emulator. One of my Raspberry Pi projects, we'll get to a couple of those later on throughout the video, so stay tuned. Did a video on this is my Secret Labs chair. One of the best computer chairs you can possibly get. This is not like a promoted video, but it's super comfortable. I'm about 5'6", and this particular chair, which is the Omega, is a super great fit, and Jamie actually fits in it too, and she's way shorter than I am. This wall here is good. It costs $150,000 in paper. And then moving on is sort of like the skateboard wall. I don't know why Jamie let me hang these, but she did. I feel like it makes it look like a really sort of like New York City apartment feel. This is my boosted board. I made the rack out of 1/4-inch plywood, and then bought these hooks at Home Depot that hold like 30 pounds of weight. The boosted board is only 16 pounds, I think. So it works out really, really well. And then these are the rest of the skateboards, penny board, and my arbor board. And then I actually decorated this apartment, believe it or not. Jamie has a lot of style, but she's always like afraid to decorate, thinking she's not going to do the right thing and it's going to be permanent. So I bought these shelves on Etsy and then kind of staggered them. And we just kind of have stuff here from our travels. It's like an award Jamie won for winning the Arizona Half Marathon for females. This sounds like really dumb to have in your, looks really dumb to have in your apartment. These are water bottles from the Cherry Blossom 10 Miler in 2015, where Jamie and I got engaged, so it's kind of just like another one of those things that's part of our life, part of our travels, and it makes the house feel really warm. My other favorite thing is this Samoan War Club that I got in American Samoa. Really cool, handmade, and it just adds, like I said, a little flavor to the apartment. So there's not a ton of space in any New York City apartment. In order to save a lot of it, we hung our TV and like the soundbar, the Xbox, all that stuff. We hung it on the wall. I got one of these from Amazon. It's kind of like a hanging entertainment center. Otherwise, the TV would come out to here where this chest is, so it would take up like a ton of space. This makes this whole room feel really big. One of my favorite pieces of furniture is this chest here. I had it actually made when I was in the Middle East, and I had to put my name in it. You can see here, and it's kind of dark. It says Cotter inlaid in brass, and then down here is the DC flag. Jamie and I were living there at the time, so I thought it was really cool to have this chest. It's all hand carved, one of my favorite things. This is where we hang most of our medals. Jamie accounts for like at least like 2/3 of these medals. You have like Boston medals and Marine Corps. And lately we've been trying to do destination marathons. So I think last year, the year before, we did the Rome Marathon. And then in the spring, we're doing the Paris Marathon. So we're going to do a video on that. So stay tuned to the channel to see some of those like overseas adventures. Windows, nothing special, but what I would say about this is in a lot of New York City apartments, the windows are butted up against another building or like an air conditioner, and there's not a ton of natural light. We're actually on one of the streets in Midtown, so we get a lot of natural light, and it makes the place feel a little bit bigger because there's a lot of light coming in. This is probably the second best piece of furniture that we own. It's a electric reclining chair that we got at Macy's. It's the most comfortable couch I've ever purchased. Super nice. There's USB ports in the side, so you can actually charge your phone while you're sitting here while you're watching TV. Now, we don't have a ton of artwork. This is one of the pieces that I really like. This is a DC flag piece of artwork that we got at Easter Market in Washington, D.C., from a street vendor, like a street artist. This guy, Robert Jackson, he actually wrote his name on the bottom right. Really like this. We saw them making it, so we waited until he finished, and we bought it when we were down in DC. So it's kind of like one of those things that just is like a, like a pin in the map for places that we've been. This is our home gym with a yoga mat, some rollers and stuff to like roll out your soreness. Jamie actually uses this every night. She does yoga every morning and every night. So we actually do get used to this, and since the room is so big and we decided not to buy like a coffee table or any other furniture, we have all this space for like activities, which is really nice. So moving on, this is one of my favorite things. Like I said, there's Raspberry Pi products that I've done. This is the Raspberry Pi Magic Mirror. You can't buy this in stores. It's a Raspberry Pi with a two-way mirror over it, and it gives you this kind of like floating feel. It's connected to an Amazon Echo, so if I were to say, Alexa, turn on page 1. All this other information would pop up. It's really cool. We have a calendar that's attached to a Google Calendar, so we can update things that are going on in the house, like places Jamie's going or places I'm going. Live weather, and one of my favorite things is that they have this like running Google Photos module here, which has about 250 photos of places that Jamie and I have been, and I like that it's really cool. It keeps changing, and we just add photos to it all the time, so it's kind of like a living picture frame. This is the kitchen behind us, but we'll get to that. This is sort of like this honeycomb storage thing, and I think we bought it at Target or IKEA, and it's actually two together. We store like extra towels in here, weights, books, and then on top we have pictures and some shadow box things. My brother actually just got this for me. It's from Etsy. It's a New York City Marathon medal holder. So this is the medal, and it's kind of like a map of the New York City Marathon from 2019. So I thought that was really cool. And then you have Jamie's Boston Marathon shadow box and mine up here. And then this was another piece of artwork that I do really like. We got this in Adams Morgan in Washington, D.C. Again, it was one of the neighborhoods that we live near. We bought it from a street vendor, got it framed, and it's another like really cool, warm thing. Next, we have this IKEA mirror, which we really love. Normally, I wouldn't really care like showcase a mirror, but we got this at IKEA. It's huge. I'm not very tall. I'm like 5'6", so it's got to be close to like 6 feet tall. It makes the apartment feel really big. We have this sort of like long railroad-style apartment, so this mirror at the end makes it feel even longer. You can check yourself out before you leave, and it makes you feel really good. I know there's a lot of mirrors out there where you look at them and you look terrible. This is not one of those mirrors. You look awesome. And last with the artwork, we got this when we were in Greece and Santorini. Again, we bought it from a street vendor. It was on canvas, and when we came back to New York City, I had it framed. So it's another one of those things that like makes the apartment feel like it's us, and it's not some piece of artwork that we bought at like a department store somewhere. This is the kitchen, which for New York is actually very big. I can like go completely. It's its own room, end to end. It's probably like 16 kitchen tiles squared. There's nothing crazy here. We have a microwave, it's a full kitchen, oven, sink, fridge, and we have a decent amount of cabinet storage here. So it's actually pretty nice, but there's nothing else that I can actually say about the kitchen. And our fridge is full of kale, so there's not much to see there. Moving on, we're going to go to the bathroom. My favorite part of it, first and foremost, is that there is these Philips Hue LED lights, which you'll see when you come in, and they light up the entire bathroom at nighttime. So instead of having to turn the light on, like blind yourself because your pupils dilate, we leave this on at nighttime, and it gives this nice warm glow, and you can see everything when you're in the bathroom. The one thing that I'll just note is we have this really cool shower curtain that I think we got on Amazon, and it's a really huge picture of the New York City skyline, and some of the major monuments are lit up, like the Empire State Building and some of the other things, the Chrysler back there. I really like this shower curtain. That's probably the only thing I'd say about the bathroom. It's a pretty big size. For New York City, it's not terrible. And the last thing, the one bedroom in this apartment this is actually a pretty big bedroom because compared to the last one we had, the bedroom was the size of the bed, so you used to have to do this like kind of like scooch around thing. So we have a ton of space here for activities, which is really, really nice. And the second closet is the only other thing here in the bedroom. This is my closet. Pretty well organized again, because we donate a lot of our stuff. This could be a much better space, but we did the best we could. This is a shoe rack slash drawer thing that I got at Target. It has like these canvas drawers and a place for your shoes, so it helps like keep it very organized, keep the storage together. That's pretty much it for this apartment tour. Like I said, this is around $3,000. It's about 750 square feet. This is what that amount of money gets you in New York City, in Midtown. If you guys like these videos and you like these adventures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you later.